Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of this video. If you have not seen part 1, go on my channel, check it out. It's the last video that I uploaded. If by the time I'm posting this, I figure out how to do the little icon thing at the top here somewhere, I will link it in this video. If not, sorry, just a couple clicks and you'll be there. So in that video, I referenced this fabric, and the pattern on this fabric is very busy, very hectic. And because it's busy, I want the design of this dress to be very simple. So what I had in mind was, I think people call it a slip dress, kind of just like an elongated spaghetti strap tank top kind of a thing. So it's gonna be super simple and really easy to do. I've made the mistake in the past of trying to cut parallel lines and sew them together and wear a dress that way. Now that works if you give yourself a lot of extra room and it's very loose all the way down, but if you make it fit around your bust and expect it to fit all the way down and be able to walk, it won't. I made a mistake, and so for this dress, I will be cutting my lines more like this so that I have enough room in the butt and thighs and so I can actually walk around. So because I'm going to cut my lines that way, I'm going to take my ruler and I'm only going to measure half of what the actual circumference is around these body parts. Because I'm going to be cutting the dress fabric on fold, which literally just means I'm going to fold in half and cut one side so it's double. I'm not very good at math, but I can do that math. So I'm going to do the front of the bust. And I have seams on this tank top. I'm going to go a little bit past the seams for seam allowance, and also because this is a stretch fabric and this is a cotton fabric, and the cotton will not stretch as much as this one, so I want a little bit more room. Okay, I'm going to do 21 at my bust, 21 again, okay, at my hips. We're going to do 23 at my hips, 21, 23. For my butt, I'm going to go on the back side because that's the side that protrudes, I guess you can say. Okay, I'm going to do 26, and then for the thighs, I'm going to spread my legs a little bit, just to sort of emulate walking and moving like a normal person. And then measure, okay, that's also going to be about 26 here. Okay, I may or may not make bias tape for this dress to go along the collar and the sleeve hole. What do you call this? Armhole? Sleeve? Part? I may or may not make bias tape to go around the edge of those to prevent the dress from fraying, and if I do that, I will show you how and explain more in detail what bias tape actually is. So I have a tank top here, mostly just so I can get this point, sorry, this point here, I fold it in half like how I'll be cutting. So the front point here is what I'm trying to reproduce. So I have this tank top kind of for a guide, but not really because I've already done my measurements. So now I'm folding the fabric in half. Fold it in half, and I'm going to cut from the folded side out so that each side is identical, and I'm getting twice the measurement of what I'm cutting from this edge. How long my straps will need to be. So do a little bit of overlap at the front, maybe like half an inch. And then, oh, this is awful. I wish I were more flexible. Oh, how many inches is that? How many inches? I hate this. About right there. It's like about 10 and a half. Okay. I'm gonna make 10 and a half inch straps. And I will connect the straps. And then I am going to do bias tape. I think that will just kind of add a little detail to this dress. So I will add bias tape, and I will show you that here soon. Okay, progress so far. I am going to shorten the straps a little bit, sew them a little bit closer. I'm just going to make my own bias tape out of this fabric. I'll probably cut it a little bit skinnier, about like this. So what I'm going to do, sew it right sides together along here. A nice little edge here that's finished so that all of the raw edges are covered and or hidden, and that will reduce fraying and give it a nice clean look from the outside. So I'm going to cut lots of strips about this width, lots of little strips, put them together so they're all one long line. I'm going to put it around the neckline and around the armhole line, and then again around the back. So I will be adding that edge on and shortening the straps. and having the bottom. It may or may not be shorter in the final look. We'll all see when we get there. I might even put a white t-shirt underneath. But yeah, just chic, plain, simple, easy. It'd be good for like a beach day or a pool day. Just slip it on and off over top. It's pretty lightweight cotton, so it will dry really quickly too. Just a good, easy, simple, summertime kind of a dress. Dress number 2 for this video, I'm going to be using this blue floral fabric. So in my sketches, I have this dress drawn, but I decided that I do not like the bodice of this dress with the tiered skirt. So I think I'm going to make a small adjustment and do more of a V-neck bodice with no buttons on the front, and then still do the tiered skirt. So I decided that I don't like this bodice, and I'm going to try something different with this, and it still should be pretty simple. So I'm going to use my blue fabric and get started. So I know my skirt is going to take up a lot of my fabric, most of my fabric. So I want to cut the skirt pieces first so that I know what I have left to work with for the bodice. I might have to be creative with this fabric. So I'm going to be adding about 5 inches to my waist, hip, and thigh measurements so that I can gather each tier a little bit to give it a little bit of a poof. I'm also planning on making 3 tiers, and I want the skirt to probably be about, I'll say like 22 inches. So 3 divided by 22, let's go 21 divided by 3, no, that's 7 inches. And then 3, 7.333333. I don't have to be good at math to sew, okay? I don't know, a little more than 7 inches tall for each one of my tier pieces. Also, Sanj, if you're watching this video, shout out to you. You can probably do that math better than I can. Okay. Okay, so my fabric is on fold, and this is about exactly the width that I will need the bodice to be. I'm going to cut in my V-neck. This will be the front of my bodice, and then I'm going to cut in my sleeve holes, my arm curves here. This may be adjusted later, like here. These may need adjusted later, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Ta-da! My dress is finished. I decided not to put sleeves on it. Just wanted a sleeveless dress. In the light you can see the tiers more. They're not super pronounced, but I like that little design. Something extra for a simple dress. Simple, comfy, casual, kind of just an everyday, every situation type of a dress. I like it. I'm a fan. last dress I'm going to make is with the green and white floral pattern. So I just made the last dress sleeveless and I decided I'm going to go sleeveless again. It's getting hotter, I guess, and I'm just wanting to wear less and less sleeves. So I modified this pattern and I'm still going to do the, I guess, bra type of bodice. So how I'm going to think of how I want to start the chest, I'm going to hold this myself, sketch around where I want the dress to fit. This will be my very rough guide to the bodice top, and then the skirt will be very simple. I'm going to get started on this. So I'm going to cut out 4 of these because I want, 4 of them because I want them to be double-sided. So they will have 2 layers of fabric each. Okay. Okay, so the design has gone a little differently than I had planned, but I'm still really liking it nonetheless. Finally, here. Okay, here. This will be the front. I already attached the back. So for the skirt, I'm just gonna do normal A-line, and I don't think I'm gonna add any other details. I'm just gonna add skinny straps to it, add the skirt, and then I will be done with this dress. Okay, final look. It's very long. I made it full length. I didn't really want to bother. Once I saw the full length, I really liked it. So here's the top. And yes, my butt is wet. That was just to get out the wrinkles and help the fabric lay a little better around my butt. So ignore that for now. I like it. It feels very summery. It's good. I really like this one. Yeah. Okay.